For today's Guild War, we targeted defenses with Witch of the Mirror Tenebria on them. Actually, in this entire guild that we're fighting, there are exactly 3 people who had her on their defense, and we hit all 3 of them. All 3 of them were also pretty different. This is Rinak, Tenebria, Bunka. This is Tenebria, Bunka, Huayang. And then Tenebria, Seline, Benya. This one's kind of a more unique one. This one was double opener, and then this one was double bruiser. So I used pretty different teams for all of them, as you can see here. This one was very sus. You'll see exactly what happened later, but since I showed all the teams, or since all the teams were so different, I'll show the stats later when I actually do the hits. For how Tenebria fares on defense, I think there are some that are like not that hard to deal with, like this one. It's 2 ML5s, yes, but this is the standard anti-Rinak team. Some variations like this, I think trying to turn 2 Huayang with a Tenebria on the same team is really annoying, so you just cleave these, but a lot of Tenebria defenses are cleavable. It just comes the issue of, are you going to race? Because it depends on your speed gear and what other units there are. So I don't think she's bad on defense, but there definitely are ways to deal with her. Not as bad as I thought it would be. But let's go get into the attacks. This Witch of the Mirror Tenebria defense is honestly more how to fight Rinak defense, because this is just a standard Rinak team. But all of these units work against Witch of the Mirror Tenebria. Diane can self-cleanse. Fallen Cecilia can transfer the debuffs, and then Sylvain Sage Vivian is immune. So we can take a look at their stats. Sylvain Sage Vivian, I just have her on Destro Torrent. With Tagahells, we should be able to one-shot after we sobered our S1 onto the Rinak. And then I'll show her stats, or her gear here. I just kind of gave her some pieces. Diane, I have her built like this. I'm not sure whether or not I should have her bulkier. We will find out, because she is probably going to get stunned or slept or provoked by Tenebria, which is going to make her take an extra turn to do her cleanse, but we'll see how it goes. And then here is Fallen Cecilia. She's going to be tanking the Arunka and the Tenebria. So pretty much just a standard FSSE build. I have her on with Arius to help mitigate some of the damage that Diane will be taking. And for the bottom team, it's just standard Paula stuff, fast. I have her on random speed gear, that's why her stats are all messed up. Basic Genua. I guess I should show his stats, but it doesn't really matter. This is just the secondary team. And then Dragon Bride Senya. Yeah, so we got stunned and provoked, everybody got CC'd. That is not a great dual attack. Okay, Diane took a counter for no reason. And then we can do this to heal up. So honestly, if we got Death Broken, we probably would have died. On the FSC at least. maybe I should have just soul burned the SSVS one and just killed off the Tenebria, but at this point we should be able to stabilize. Holy Sack on the Fallen Cecilia for a damage reduction artifact instead of Arias is also probably fine, because my Diane wasn't really close to dying there. Would have been risky if the SSV didn't kill the Rinak, but we did kill her, so... Okay. Us getting outsped here doesn't really matter. This also does not really matter. Question is, who do I want to hit? I can hit AYufi up to 3 times, assuming she doesn't counter a bunch. Or up to 5 times. She'll probably counter at least once. We do have to deal with the mischance here, but I'm just gonna send it. That was a full damage AYufi. Probably would have been a lot safer if I just gave Genua a symbol. No need for Windrider here, symbol would have been safer.
당신의 신부입니다. 당신은 이 순간을 절대 잊지 못할 거요. 죽겠다. 자, 제 손을 잡아. 미안하다. 모르테. 이번에 조금쯤은 위험하였을까요?
For this bottom team, I will be attempting to cleave it. It's pretty annoying to try and turn 2 into Hwayoung, so we'll just be aiming to cleave it. And then the top team is just a ARAM Summer Hwayoung team, but my Straze is a little bit busy, so we will be using BBK, and hopefully this kills. ARAM on her standard build. Let's break her protection set. We're going to break her protection set just so BBK takes a little bit more damage. I will fix that later. But this way, BBK will proc her S2 passive a bit better. And then Summer Hwayoung, normal full damage build on Portrait. She is probably going to vaporize to Mort, but should be fine, hopefully. And then Bloodblade Karin. Just my usual build for Arena. I could give her Alexis Basket, just so she has a chance to get attack buff, could be nice, but it'll be fine. And then for this bottom team, it's just Amit fast with her artifact. I'm not plus 30, I don't feel like bottling this either, so we're just gonna run with the plus 15. The lesser CR push can be annoying, because it means that you have to make your DPS a little bit faster to cut, but then we have Straze, who I temporarily re-geared. I'm probably just going to build a second Straze. But you just want him around like 230 speed with... I'm using Symbol because he'll be getting greater attack buff anyways. And then I have Watcher Shuri here. He needs a new ring, because I just stole his ring for Straze. Something with crit chance and speed. Plus crit chance damage. Sure, why not? Probably fine. And I don't think he actually needs the Sash of Thanes. Maybe I should give him a damage artifact. We're just gonna run it because I don't feel like re-gearing him. And hopefully that kills the Hwayoung. So let's give it a shot.
이제 잠들어도 좋아. 아니, 딱 좋은 컨디션이네. 좀 아플 거야. 오랜만에 힘.
Wow, that almost one-shot her.
넘지 못할 파도란 건 절대로 없어. 전부 죽어야만 끝이 날 거야. 다 베어버릴 수밖에.
I probably should have saved the souls for BK Soulber instead of
누구도 도망칠 수
HwaYoung's.
지옥에 온 것을 환영한다.
Push her back up.
그만! 너는 이제 안전하다. 다음 상대는 누구지? 이 검이 피를 원하고 있어.
This time we have attack weapon exploiting weak points, so it's fine.
꼭 싸워야
This is the more worrying one.
힘을 나눠드릴게요. 방심하면
Pretty slow.
걸려?
Tenebria, this is definitely more than enough speed to cut.
절망의 틈을 사도 희망이
You can give Strauss a greater attack buff.
필멸의 시간이 다가오는 모든 존재에게 영원한 안식을 절망을 받아들여라. 무의미한
Holy sacrifice.
꼭 승리하겠습니다.
The correct way is definitely shoot this HwaYoung here.
누가 쓰러질지 결판을 내죠.
피할 수 없다면 극복해야죠.
Might as well soul burn this, not much else to do.
이 거리의 주인을 확실히 알게 해주지.
공포의
I might have, maybe I should have shot the Arunka instead. I just did not think I was going to be able to kill the HwaYoung with Strauss.
저를 믿어주세요. 선빵 필상!
차가운 선동을 선사하지.
But it worked out fine.
멈출 땐가.
제 몫은 한것 같네요.
For our final hit, we will be fighting this. This is kind of a weird variant of this defense. I don't think this is very common. In Arena, at least, I've only seen one person running this defense. Maybe it's the same guy. We'll be using Rinak to kill the Spirit Eye Seline, and then Seline plus HwaYoung should kill off the two remaining ones. There's some things to consider, like Bastion and Protset. I've been told this is a Protset Benya. I think there's ways that we can play around it and kill the Seline no matter what, so it shouldn't be too big of an issue. And then for the top team, it's just Paulus Genua, kill everything, Ameki tanks Rinak. Paulus just on some speed gear with Unseen Observer for the 10 souls. Genua, same one that I used earlier, just on DPS gear with Windrider. Last time I said I should have been on Symbol. I don't think that matters this time. We'll just stay on Windrider. Then Ameki with Uberia's Tooth. And then mine's on just counter pen, just some random right sides. On the bottom team, we have Rinak, also just on some speed gear. Maybe I should put her on screen. Does it matter? Tenebria's just gonna strip the stealth anyway. I don't think it matters. If anything, I should maybe give her POV so she can try and live the Benya S3. That might be the play. I don't think it matters. Pretty sure we kill. And then there is Seline. Mine's just on Destro Pen. I don't know why I have her this slow. I remember her being faster. I'm trying to think if the speed will matter or not. We get 30% CR from S2. And then 24 from this, so 54% CR. It should be fine. I don't think it's an issue. The higher damage will be nice if anything. And then this is my bystander HwaYoung. Just on counter pen gear with Secret Scythe. And hopefully this works. Okay, we actually hit her there. If we provoked her, she wouldn't have gotten to S3.
저희를 위한 곡이네요.
So, let's do this.
살아간다는 건 고통이죠. 이곳이 당신의 낙원이에요.
Okay, so the slow actually let us cut her here. Don't think it was a huge issue regardless, but... Okay, that was honestly a really bad dual attack, but it didn't matter because we just one-shot her. I suppose I'll be doing this into Rinak since I can't hit you. Because my Follow build is really bad, because she's on scraps, I might have just died to that Bunka counter.
제 손을 잡아요.
We got outsped. It's over.
세계의 이면을 보여드리죠. 어라? 내 차례인가?
Let's kill... Or I guess she's going to revive. This.
이젠 후회도 늦었어. 해보자는 거지?
Okay, wait, my R and L proc. Okay, it's fine. Just as planned. We can do this. Okay, just as intended. Make sure your Rinak is faster when you're hitting these teams.
내 뒤를 밟은 게 너였구나. 아닌가?
Yep, just as planned.